What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today in this video, guys, I want to talk to you guys about what the pants is occupydefi. So Danny has been tweeting constantly hashtag occupydefi, occupydefi. And I'm like, what the pants does that mean? So literally I just kind of like vegged out and I was just going through all these different Twitter feeds and I was kind of putting all these Legos together. Danny, if you're watching this, correct me if I'm wrong. I would appreciate it. But these are what I pulled out of what occupydefi really means. So what I've come to the conclusion is occupydefi is basically creating a protocol or a concept, and if it's not already there, it will be built. It will be put there. Danny even said it specifically. And I kind of had a theory similar to like Ohm. Ohm has everyone's rewarded for holding. So the reason why they say 3-3 is we both win. Like if I hold, you hold, the price goes up. If I sell and you sell, well, we both get wrecked. We both get hurt. So I kind of just threw out numbers like 7-7 because, I don't know, 7-7 is cool. Why not? Maybe we can call it 7-7. I don't know. It's up to Danny. It's his junk. First thing I want to cover is, well, of the 7 things that I created on this occupydefi is you cannot have DeFi without a truly decentralized stablecoin. So that's what Danny is building. He has the MEM stablecoin. Now there's a problem with stablecoins. I've already talked about it in my theory of decentralized stablecointivity, but TLDR on it is fake it till you make it. So a lot of the reasons why several stablecoins fail is because they are unable to get enough liquidity. Why is this important? Because, well, if you don't have enough liquidity, and say, for example, your total market cap or the total amount of coins you have out there is 1 million, if someone does a sell order of 1 million of those stablecoins or even 500,000, it's going to cause the price to go down. People lose faith in the stablecoin. They sell too, cascading event, You get the point. That's why most stablecoins are centralized, is because they got one guy sitting over there just holding it saying, no, we're going to keep the price here. They're basically cheating the system. So it's very hard to do in a decentralized way. However, if you deal with the rule of numbers and you have a very, very large market cap, say the market cap is, I don't know, $100 billion or even $10 billion, a little puny sell order of $1 million ain't going to do nothing. So someone can transact, sell a stablecoin, aka trade a stablecoin for Bitcoin. That's the same thing as selling. And there's no harm, no foul. It won't hurt the price. It's fine. It still rolls. It still does the junk because there is enough liquidity. That's why you see a lot of these farms offer a very, very lucrative and high APR to draw liquidity. When they draw liquidity, it creates less fluctuation in the price. So back to the first point for occupydefi is you cannot have DeFi without a truly decentralized stablecoin. And that's what Danny is creating with MEM. And in order to get a sticky mechanism, he actually created a stablecoin that was not that hasn't been created before. Yes, they have similar concepts, but with Danny's stablecoin with MEM and Spell, he's actually allowing people to mint stablecoins with yield-bearing assets. So these guys who have a bunch of money, who are already locking it up, staking or providing liquidity, I don't know, whatever they're doing, they can't do anything with it because they're already deposited into Aave and they just have these yield-bearing coins or these quote-unquote receipts. Danny is unlocking that by saying, that's okay, Johnny. Here, you can get a loan over here. You can mint some MEM stablecoins. Mint more, so create more. So it's going to create a larger liquidity. So if people do dump and sell, it won't hurt the price as much. Faking it till you make it. And it's unlocking even more and more liquidity. And they're happy to do so because they can't do anything else with it. That's the first point. I don't need to harp on it. I hope you understand it. If you don't, just replay it. Maybe you'll understand it. Second, you cannot have DeFi without multiple dApps. So once you build a stablecoin, you got to have something to do with it. Now that's a problem. If you create your own stablecoin, aka Iron Finance, Titan, they weren't interoperable with other chains. Because they weren't on, like, you can't go to Aave and borrow against Iron Finance. You can't go to Curve and borrow or deposit Iron token in there. No, but you can do that with MEM. You can take it over to Curve. Almost positive it's going to be on Aave soon. If it doesn't, well, dude, Danny's going to make it happen. I mean, it's on Beats or Beethoven. It's getting on different protocols. It's on Spirit Swap. And you know what's really interesting? A lot of people aren't really going back to like Spirit Swap or any of the protocols that gave Danny his feet. Don't sleep on them. If they gave Danny his feet, I know 100% Danny is going to take care of them. Of course, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor because Danny could get wrecked. I could get wrecked. We could all get wrecked. But the point is he's going to take care of them. So don't take it as financial advice, but just keep that in mind. So back to the point. You need to have multiple dApps. So that's why he created Spell. He's creating Time. That's also why he interoperated wrapped memo time tokens with Abracadabra. It's kind of ironic how they all interact with each other. Now, what's going to happen when ICE comes out? Is that going to involve MIM? Is it going to provide better liquidity? Is it going to provide concentrated liquidity? You know, like it was doing before with Uniswap, but maybe it's going to be a twist like, hey, if you want better concentrated liquidity, you want the best liquidity, you better list our MIM token. I don't know. Let's see what happens. But when you start creating the best protocols and the best ideas, people start to notice. A good example of this is Olympus DAO. Olympus DAO was basically a nobody. People were like 3-3 and people were like, scrub, loser. And now Olympus DAO is starting to gain a large TVL. And now it's like, Olympus DAO, you're the bomb. Whoa, bro, you want to come with us? Whoa, you're so cool. Now it's like, wait, bro, you were the one who was calling me a scrub. And now you want to take me on board? That's why it hurts me when people are like, oh, that that's horrible. Well, dude, if they're hurting, it's going to hurt cryptocurrency overall. I mean, it's the worst when, like, for example, you see someone on Twitter, they get hacked because they were risking too much. And you're like, you shouldn't have risked your money. I told you so, loser. How about, man, dude, I'm so sorry to hear about that. If there's anything I can do, let me know. If I can help in any way, please, I'm here to help. That's what we want. We don't want to shame people. I mean, dude, you were there at one point in time if you're a well-experienced person watching this video. Like me, I get wrecked. So if you look at me and I get wrecked and you shame me, I mean, dude, I'm just going to curl up in I'm not going to curl up in a ball. I'm a bit resilient, so I'm used to this junk. It's what I signed up for. But still, be more welcome. Be with open arms. Keep that in mind. That's why, in my opinion, occupydefi is coming out. Wonder if they're going to have a token, like, you know, a governance token for occupydefi. Maybe they'll call it the frogs. But anyways, third, I kind of went into it already. We want everyone to win because if someone loses, we all lose because someone losing hurts crypto overall. For example, when a protocol gets hacked or like Iron Finance gets wrecked, what happened to the whole crypto market? It went on CNBC News. Oh, Mark Cuban got wrecked. And then everyone's like, oh, they're all selling Bitcoin. Oh, we're all going to die. And then it's like, okay, whatever. But the point is, we want all crypto to be successful unless they're Ponzi scams and all kinds of garbage. Then we want them to be wrecked and trashed and never to come back again. Fourth, no more vaporware junk. Let's get junk done. Danny made a comment saying, if it's not built, I'm going to build it. That's what I look for. That's all he had to say. Fifth, all of the projects in some way work with each other, creating the network effect and the power of a community. So how powerful is this? Say, for example, you launch a protocol and you launch a stablecoin, whatever. The point is like you launch something, you want to have rides. How great would Ethereum be if you went on Ethereum and you couldn't do anything? That wouldn't be great at all. It would be Tron. That wouldn't be awesome. No one would be using it. It would be like, I don't want to go over there. And it's just a dead chain. However, if you have something like Ethereum, you have something like Fantom, you have something like Polygon, you have rides, you can play on them. People get excited. They get happy. They get in there. They move around. They do stuff. Projects he's launching in the dApps, they're interoperating with each other, whether you know it or not. They're all working together. Just look at Abracadabra, which is spell. It has mem. It also lists memo, time. I mean, they just interact with each other. And once ICE launches, you can bet your buns it's going to have something to do with mem, time. Who knows? We'll see. 6 is Danny. I mean, Danny is just a whiz. He knows what he's doing. I want to get behind the guy. Anything I can do to help him, Danny, if you're watching this, I'm here to help you, man. Not that I can help, but I'm here to help. Anything I can do, I'll do the best I can. I probably won't be up to your standards. I will never be up to someone's standards, but I will do the best I can. 7 is God's favorite number. I mean, why not have a 7? Let's call it 7-7. You know, land of the frogs. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. This is what Occupy DeFi is. This is what I took from it. Danny, if you're watching this, or if someone knows more about Occupy DeFi, leave in the comments below and be like, bruh, you're so wrong, it's this. Or bruh, +1 to this, good stuff. Or bruh, I'm just going to smash at the like because I'm going to smash at the like. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, we'll leave you guys with a wisdom one-liner. The Fantom got me. Proverbs chapter 17, verses 18. One who has no sense shakes his hands in pledge and puts up security for a neighbor. That's super important, guys. If you ever have a friend ask you to co-sign for them, don't do it. Want to know why? Because when the poop hits the fan, you'll find out if they're really your friend. And if they aren't really your friend, you're going to lose that relationship. So a good thing to do, or something you can do to say something like that, hey man, I'm not really comfortable with this situation. I think it will hurt our relationship. I hope you can understand. I'm doing it for the better. It gets you out of that situation, and it kind of, keeps somewhat of the relationship together. Y'all guys can also catch me on tweeters. It's at rent a home fast, like literally at rent a home fast.